Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, two people. Never done a play-by-play before, but we'll see how this goes. It's going to be 2 hours, so not too bad. A little long, but, not too bad. That's all I got to say. Let me adjust this here. I've revealed my face before plenty of times. And no, I am not handsome, but thank you for the compliment. Whew. Yeah, let me just pull up the scoreboard here. There we go. Had it all ready for once. Before anyone asks, I cannot show the game, obviously. YouTube would strike this down the moment I showed anything. So, yeah. Yep. The game won't start for, I think, another 10, 15 minutes, but I wanted to get on here a little early to have an introduction. Well, I hope you're all doing well today. Hello, Jonathan. And Carter, if you're still here. That's, yeah. I'm hoping the U.S. qualifies. Thank you for the support, really. I've had a severe downtick in views recently, even though I haven't really changed my content, so I guess YouTube isn't recommending it to as many people. My click-through rate is the same, but that's fine. If I have some people that enjoy my content, I'm perfectly content. Interesting. Right now, they're on the pregame show. Probably will be for another 8 minutes or so. I've never actually seen the USA play in the World Cup. It's been a long time. Well, not long. It's been 8 years. And at that point, I didn't really care. But, yeah. I was still kind of young at the time. Only really watched NASCAR in 2014. So, yeah, football came later. Well, since this is going to be a boring 7 to 12 minutes, might as well just stick here. Let's see what's going on. There's a lot of matches going on today, I think. Yeah. There were some interesting ones yesterday, like Egypt and Senegal. I think that went into penalties. Yeah, that was entertaining, kind of. Yeah. Ooh. Hopefully, once the game starts, there won't be more of these empty pauses, awkward silence. I guess it's not. It doesn't sound too good. A lack of sound. Just me sitting here looking around. Now they're just showing highlights from previous games. Yeah. Showing defending in this case. Ooh. Feels like it's a little dark. I'm just gonna stay up here. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I am back. What was that? Okay, well, if I die, at least I'll die on camera. Ooh. This should be an interesting match. The United States hasn't beaten Costa Rica away from home in a long time, and they're playing in Costa Rica today. So, I mean, they can afford to lose. I mean, technically, they can forfeit and still qualify. All they need to do is keep the score differential to under 6 goals. Basically, not lose by 6. And there would have to be an astronomical disaster to make that happen. Hey, Butler. And 3P. Trying to see what that is. My dark mode is kind of... I can't really tell what that emoji is, but okay. Oh, it's a swimmer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was very random. Very random. Yes, I definitely plan to do this for the NFL season. I'll actually do it for the draft too. That's going to be like a 5-hour stream, but the whole reason I like doing play-by-plays is because I've seen so many other people do it, and it seems entertaining. Thank you for your help. It would be really nice, considering I really need to start branching away from highlights. I think the reason most people hate Heat 5 is because, well, it's not too different from Heat 4. If anything, it's a bit worse. The physics feel a little off. The car feels a little lighter. But I don't see a reason to hate it specifically. I liked Heat 4. I liked Heat 5. There was no... I don't understand the hate. I mean, they weren't great games. Heat 4 was probably one of the better ones, but yeah. It's kind of like with Madden. I'm glad I got the correct logo. There were multiple logos for Costa Rica. I couldn't figure out which one was the correct one. Yeah, they were good big games. I don't hate them. I like them because, you know, I didn't really play too many console games up until the time I got Heat 4. I didn't really use my Xbox for a long while. But, yeah. Highlights for other sports, yeah, I definitely plan on doing other things, but I kind of want to get away from highlights because of some copyright scares I've had. I mean, none of my videos right now even have a copyright claim because I go out of my way to avoid them, but I know that if someone were to manually report every single one of my videos, I could do nothing against it. That could destroy my entire channel. Now, for someone reporting this, there would be no reason to. Only thing I'm taking is the logos, and they wouldn't care about that. It's just it's a little risky doing highlight content, and I will keep doing it. I just want to add other content so I can fall back on something if I need to. Right now they're doing the national anthem. Yeah. The game will be starting probably within 5 minutes or so, I would say. So tell me, the two people that are here, what would you like to see from me? Because like I've said, I've had a downtick in viewership, so what would you want from me? I'm open to most sports content. I just can't quite figure out what exactly I want to do. Yeah, the animation. Yeah, I will be doing the animation. I have an idea in mind for the first episode. I mean, not an idea. I've basically written out the whole thing in my head, but it's not even going to be a long episode. Maybe like just a 15-second clip, because the animation is not even the most modern version. It's basically a flip book. You have to draw out each scene. I mean, I have the advantage of being able to undo mistakes and copy certain things that I want, but yeah, well, have a good night, Butler. And I will try to enjoy this game, not be heartbroken if we somehow lose by 6. That would really suck. Yeah. But back to the animation. It will take me a long time to make each episode, but eventually I will do it. Right now I'm just drawing out the cars. Yeah. I have like 3 cars made. They're supposed to be kind of like parodies of the real versions. That's why I don't use the exact names of most of the sponsors. Or make it just look ridiculous. Like for the Kyle Busch car that I posted, the M&M definitely looks pretty unhappy. Or at the very least, like he's trying to kill someone. Yeah. It definitely looks way too serious. Probably should have made it a little bit different. Yeah. Well, in terms of the lineup, clearly Berhalter did not want to ease up on the lineup. A lot of starters on there. Pulisic, specifically. Yeah, starting goalie. This is going to be a fun match. Not at all stressful, right? Right. We're definitely not going to lose by 6 somehow. We're not going to miss it again like last time, right? Totally, yeah. Sorry if I'm fairly boring. I'm just doing this for my own enjoyment. I don't expect too many people to show up at 9 in the evening. Yeah, soccer is a really popular sport, especially with older people, but also younger ones. If you don't follow soccer, well, it's not too much to digest. If you don't know the people, it's fine. I don't usually watch club soccer. Occasionally, maybe, but I usually just stick to international soccer. More like the Olympics. Like the sports in the Olympics, I don't really care about them outside of the Olympics. I mean, for like tennis, maybe I follow it otherwise, but Other sports, like I don't follow track and field or swimming any time of the year except every 4 years when the Olympics happen. Because, I don't really care too much. I wonder, does my voice sound high pitch? I can't really tell. When I look back at recordings, my voice sounds a lot higher pitched than I would imagine. Hello, unknown. Why are you laughing? The car guy. Yeah. Oh, and they're off. I'm probably delayed by a minute or so because I'm using an app. And oh man. Okay. Well, it's already out of bounds and it's lining up for a goal kick. The USA have the ball now. For my age, how old do you think I am? Lamar. Yeah. Yeah, it's in the teens. I'm not going to reveal my specific age, but yeah. Not 13, not 14, not 15. But it's I might as well just say it. Or am I? Maybe I'm 12. No, I'm definitely not 12. No, I'm 5. Yes, I'm 5. I'm 5. Yeah. I always had a naturally high-pitched voice. I would say it's pretty okay for my age, but still a little high pitch. $15 more. Yeah, it's a little bit over 15. A little bit, just a little bit. Yeah, but yeah, sorry, I'm not giving too much commentary. There's no need to. Nothing specific has happened. They've just gone from goal to goal, out of bounds, or just giving it to the goalie. It's much easier to do a play-by-play when there are plays, like in football. Here, they're just running back and forth. And if something happens, I can just say it, but the game is constantly, oh, okay. I can't even tell who's who here. The contrast kind of doesn't even allow me to see the numbers. So many players look the same to me. Yeah. Well, henceforth, I am 5 years old. Got it? Anyone asks, I am 5 now. You can thank unknown for that. I am 5. Yeah. Well, the USA has the ball. There. I really can't tell who's who. Is that Yedlin? I really can't see. Yeah, that was Yedlin. Yedlin tried to pass it into the box, and then it got knocked down immediately. They're going to take a corner kick. USA has the ball. Pulisic is about to take the corner. He's lining up for the corner. And it gets headed right to the goalie. Well, at least it's a shot on target. Costa Rica has the ball around, I guess, the middle of the field. I don't really watch soccer much, do I? Don't know enough terms. Thank you to the one person who's sticking here through this boring display. Not sure who that is. Okay, now it's 0. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Yeah, well, thank you for sticking through the first 20 minutes. I know how boring this is. Like I said, are you here? I guess it's not receiving you as a concurrent viewer. What is a concurrent viewer? Never really searched that up. Well, according to this, I have 0 people here, even though 2 people have said something. Well, hey. Feel free to leave at any point. I don't think anything dramatic's going to happen. At best, it'll be one of the teams beating the other by a goal or 2. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure the United States is going to qualify regardless. There's no way we're going to lose by 6. That's probably my last words before, something happens. But, no way to lose by 6. It's impossible, is it? Imagine that happened, though. Oh, the whole nation would just explode. Well, not the whole nation, I guess 1/3 of the nation. Most people don't care too much about soccer, even though it's a rising sport. I definitely got to go back and listen to my voice. Because I know the voice you hear isn't the same voice that you actually have, but my voice sounds a lot deeper than what I hear on camera. And I know it's not the mic's fault. I don't believe it is. I know it's just a cheap internal microphone, but purse money for Richmond, 7. Wow. That's a good bit of money. That's a real good bit of money. You're racing? Which game? Heat 5? Yeah. That's a good bit of money, I guess. Looks like the USA will get another corner. Tim Weah tried to pass it into the box again. Like last time, it was blocked immediately. Online. That sounds interesting. Interesting experience to play online versus single player. A little different. Okay. Oh. I was so close. I'm not sure who it was, but someone from the USA side tried to score, and it got past the goalkeeper and bounced off the crossbar. Not the crossbar, the post, I guess. Not even the post. It went through his hands. I don't know what happened. It went through his hands, and then it just stopped short of the line. Or not stopped, I guess he got back. I am bad at talking, okay? Yeah, go enjoy yourself, unknown. Don't watch me here fumble over my words. Yeah, it's not the most entertaining thing. It should be better during the NFL season, because, it's easier to describe what's going on for me. Go enjoy watching the Canadian play Warzone. How do marine biologists go to work? Well, typically marine biologists are not always underwater, so they go to a lab, I guess. What happened? I don't know. I'm considerably behind. Did Costa Rica score? Oh, ooh. Really close finish, huh? Maybe you should save a screenshot. 0.2 seconds. Not even 0.2. That's That's 2/1000ths of a second. 1,000th. 1,000th. Okay. Man, that is just about as bad as it can get. I wonder, is it possible to tie in that game? Is it possible to tie in a NASCAR game? I don't think it's ever happened in real life, but maybe someone has tried it before. Oh. Well, Costa Rica took a shot over the bar from outside the box. Just to make it clear, I don't know much of what I'm speaking, so if you are a soccer fan, which you probably aren't if you're watching this, then, well, I'm sorry. Oh, Daytona. That should be fun. I keep hearing something. Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. Daytona and Heat 5? Really? I haven't really had that problem before. I mean, I guess it depends on what difficulty you're playing, and if you're doing online, well then I see your problem. Okay. Yeah, drafting isn't too fun. Sorry, I had to switch my earbuds. Starting to die. Well, I wonder if this will end in a draw. It'll just be 0-0. Right now, Costa Rica has the ball, or not, or they do. Can't really tell. The ball is changing right now. They're at about the middle of the field. Now Costa Rica has it. They're just passing between their defense at this point, passing back, passing forward. And okay, now the U.S. has the ball. Coming. Oh, okay. Pulisic took a shot, and it was right at the goalkeeper. Now they have a corner. Once again, I'm sorry. I'm not the best soccer commentator. I don't know too many people here. Oh, no, that wasn't Pulisic. That was Pepe. What would be legendary? Okay, the corner was headed out of bounds immediately. It'll be a throw-in. Throw-in. Well, I'm sorry, Oscar. I can't help you. I've had to say this before in the past. If I show even a little bit of the game, even if I play the sound, I will be taken down very fast. Hello. Trying to figure out who's using this account this time. Is it you, Rafaela? Just going to be streaming for several hours. Yeah. But yeah, Oscar, I'm sorry. I can't show you any of the game. I would be taken down by YouTube immediately. Well then, Rafaela, hello. Enjoy me talking randomly. Yeah, I know. It's sad. But if you want to watch the game, try to find it on Twitch, maybe. Or if you have a cable subscription, you can watch it on CBS Network. Or if you have a Paramount Plus subscription, you can watch it on there. No, I haven't been sitting here for several hours, only 30 minutes. I will be for another 1.5 hours, though, so Yeah. Costa Rica has the ball right now. Dancing around, and, well, it went out of bounds, I guess. No. Yeah, I got 100K on Danica Patrick video. That was very interesting and amazing. Probably won't happen again for a long time, if ever. Right now I can barely get a video to 100 views. Well, not barely. I can barely get a video to 100 views within a day. Only 16 seconds. Yeah, I don't know what YouTube wants. It used to give more credit to creators who made longer videos. Now it seems to be shorter. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I wanted to go outside in the snow, and I made a video in 10 minutes. And then it exploded twice. Well, nothing much has happened. Right now it's just a bunch of passing at midfield. Yeah, it's made a lot of progress. It's slowing down considerably. It'll probably start back up after the NASCAR season if I keep doing what I'm doing. Or maybe during the NFL season if I decide to do that. I can't speak. Yeah. Yeah, but it'll be a while. Well, I don't know. With the content I'm making right now, I'm not sure if I can monetize yet once I reach 1K. I can try to apply for monetization, but I don't think it would work if I keep just making highlights. But that's not important right now. If I needed money, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. Yeah. Oh, well. Thank you, Oscar. Yeah, go enjoy the game. Okay, well, the U.S. has a free kick. I haven't been talking much about this game, have I? Costa is about to kick the ball, I guess. Or it seems. I guess my problem as a commentator for doing play-by-play is that I can't react as much. If they score, I won't be overly excited. I'll just be generally happy. And typically people want to see, where am I sitting? I am sitting in the guest room. I'm not revealing that to the entire internet, but you should know where that is, since you know me. Yeah, how does that keep happening? It's second place to the same person in a photo finish, too. To get monetized, I need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours in 1 year. I have the watch hours. I mean, I have nearly twice the amount, but I still need to get another 300 subs at least to even try. And even then, with the content I make, it'll be a little rough. I'll probably wait until I start doing more play-by-plays and animations and such. Because right now, there's no way they're going to let me monetize using highlights. It's not technically my content, even though I edit it all. Even though it's not copyright claimed, since it's a human reviewer, they will definitely see that it's not mine. Yes, the one downstairs. That is the correct one, yes. You don't got much time? Yeah, no, the bots won't work. Maybe they'll register for a little bit, but I've had actually some bots, or what I think are at least bots or fake accounts or spam accounts or something, sub to me because, well, I see the subscription count in the YouTube studio, but it doesn't register on the actual YouTube page. And then they get removed after a few days. So they'll probably just get removed. YouTube is good at detecting that. If I want to get it monetized, I want to do it fairly. Can't buy bots. Back to the game that I'm clearly ignoring. The U.S. has the ball at midfield again, doing some passing. Can't tell who has the ball, but well, now they have it. Oh. Well, I think Pulisic, that was got challenged and taken down. And then the U.S. did the same thing. So now the ball's back at midfield. Well, I thank you for the support, but I don't want people who don't care about what I do just to sub for a day and leave. I've had that before. I don't need advertisement. At the rate I'm going, I'll get to 1K by the end of the year. Maybe. Maybe not. But I thank you for your support, Rafaela. Looking back here. I haven't had to change the score now, have I? Sorry, my camera's shaky. I'm just looking through through some things. Just. Well, I can't really describe what's going on. I'm not sure how to commentate soccer. But Costa Rica took the ball downfield all the way near US's goal line. Not goal line, goal. And then the ball got pushed out of bounds, and it seems to be foul, I guess. Well, now Stefan has the ball. Passes it. Is that Adams? I can't tell. Like I said, I can't really tell which players are which. It's kind of hard to see on the small screen. US has a chance. They're in the box. Pass it in. Oh, and no. No, at this rate, I'm not going to get a guinea pig. We're probably just going to get a dog. Plenty of shelters in the area where we're going, so. We already figured out that. I mean, I went through like several hundred pets, but not literally, obviously, but yeah. In the end, I guess we're just going with a dog. Yeah, it'll be a fun experience. Probably a Labrador Retriever, since they're mostly available for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, the dog is a bit better. But guinea pigs are great too. They're fun little creatures. Also a little loud, but so are dogs. An Australian Shepherd? Well, I did see one available at one of the shelters I looked at, but I don't think we're going with an Australian Shepherd, simply due to their lack of availability. But those are nice dogs. There's plenty of nice dogs. Some not so nice dogs, but you know. I like how you're the only one talking now. Costa Rica throws in the ball. It's on the U.S.'s side of the field. Labrador Retriever. Golden Retrievers are not really available at shelters. I guess they're more popular, but there's a lot of Labrador Retrievers. Puppies, young dogs, adults, seniors, all of them. There's a lot of them. I considered getting just a puppy, but they're harder to train because, well, they haven't been trained yet at all. We have to figure out if we're willing to deal with the potential of a dog going to the bathroom in the house accidentally or not. A Maine Coon. Never heard of it before. Like I said, I have to go based off what I see in the shelters. Typically, it's not very exotic breeds or varied breeds. Usually, it's just a lot of shepherd dogs, some unknown. There's a lot of mixes, obviously. Most of them are retriever or shepherd mixes. I've seen some border collies. It's a very large cat. Huh. Interesting. When do I move? I'm not sure. Sometime in the summer, I'm assuming. There's a lot of details I have to figure out. We have to figure out, I guess. Like I keep saying, I need to get back to the soccer game. That's what I'm doing here. The ball is at midfield. Costa Rica throws it in. And, well, now they're wrestling over the ball. Costa Rica has the ball. They're going. Still have the ball after some maneuvering. And he stumbles. And now, still can't tell who that is. The U.S. player is breaking away. Now, not so much. U.S. has the ball on the Costa Rica side of the field. Same guys. How does it keep happening? Maybe they're just the only ones playing at this time of the day. I don't know. We're definitely getting the dog afterwards. It'll be too much stress to take a dog while moving. Especially since the dog would only be here for... Yeah. What are you sorry for? 6/1000th of a second. Okay. Well, see you, Rafaela. How does it keep happening? Like, maybe try turning the guy next time. I don't know. You keep. See ya. How does this keep happening to you, 3P? Seriously, how? Next time, just turn him or try to. I know it's a little hard, but yeah. Well, never works, I guess. Well, what I would recommend is, I don't know. If you can't wreck him, just do it fairly. I know it's online, so it's much harder to wreck a vehicle because, they can resist. Yeah, if he races you clean, then I guess don't race him dirty. Well, maybe don't do the same thing you've done several times. Or maybe, I don't know. Are you usually on the inside or the outside when you have the photo finishes? Because that matters. If you're on the inside, you have more space to maneuver. Yeah, if you're on the inside and outside, okay, well, if you're on the inside, maybe try going to the bottom of the track so you have a shorter distance. If you're on the outside, I don't know. Side drafting physics aren't too good in NASCAR Heat 5. I don't even know if they have any. I know they just have regular draft physics and punt draft physics. Okay, well, U.S. has a goal kick. About 30 minutes has passed in the game. They're still trying to figure out. Okay, Stefan passes the ball to, I think that's Zimmerman. And a poor touch gives the ball to Costa Rica. And now back to the U.S. This poor touch is all abound. All abound. Okay. And it's a bad pass. Oh, wait, whoa. What happened there? That was interesting. I think the goalkeeper just touched the ball right before it went out of bounds. I do watch NASCAR. That's my entire channel. My favorite driver is Kyle Busch, as much as he's hated or loved, depending on who you talk to. Yeah. Some tussling going on. Yeah, I've always been a Kyle Busch fan. I mean, in the leagues where he, or in the races where he doesn't race, I usually just cheer for the underdog or someone I don't have a grudge against. Or someone who has, I guess, just any underdog, really. How about your favorite driver? What is yours, Oscar? You got one? No? Huh. I wish we could make this more entertaining. For a 2-hour stream, it's fairly boring. But, you know, like I said, I would do better with the NFL. I'll do that for the draft. It comes up in a month or so. But yeah, Jimmy Johnson? Yeah. Kyle Larson, that makes sense. You often, when you're a new fan, you usually go for the underdog, the driver that wins a lot, or, well, for another reason, I guess. Oh, we got some breaking news for the NFL. Bruce Arians is stepping down as the Buccaneers head coach. Wow. That's a bit surprising. I know most of you don't watch football, American football, that is. So I don't know if that means anything to you. Reasons? Who do I particularly dislike? Well, I have something against Joey Logano and Brad Keselowski, mainly because of the rivalry, and Joey Logano for just being him. But I don't hate him for any reason. I'm not one of those people who hate. Yeah, you did tell me that. To be honest, I've actually kind of lost a little bit of enjoyment from NASCAR over the years. Like, I definitely enjoyed it more in, say, 2016, 17, 18 than I do now. Maybe it's because of the channel. I don't know. It feels a little too much for me, and I still feel something when Kyle Busch does good, but when he loses, it doesn't feel too bad anymore. I mean, I still don't like it. Still makes my mood a little low, but I don't know. Yeah, Logano and Keselowski, yeah. They're two generally hated drivers. Yeah, sorry. They're generally disliked. I don't like hating a driver for no reason. I mean, if you have a specific reason, that's another thing, but yeah, Elliott, yeah, you did describe it. I keep watching this game and I feel like I should say something, but I don't know what to say. Costa Rica just took a shot on goal, but Stefan stepped in the way. Overall, this hasn't been too much of an exciting game, but that's soccer. Yes. You just like Kevin Harvick because your dad likes him? Interesting logic there. Or am I reading that wrong? Yeah. I wonder, of all these hated drivers, how many are so bad in real life? I'm sure there's plenty of drivers who are jerks. And I can't really say from experience because I haven't really met any, but yeah, interesting. I don't. Well, if you don't like him because your dad likes him, well then, that's up to you. Yep. I still need to figure out what is a concurrent viewer, because this thing says I'm at 0 now, but clearly there's someone here. No, I'm just gonna. Okay. Okay. Back to the game. It's again at midfield. Why does it keep happening? I can't figure it out. Okay, back to this boring game. I'm not boring. There's been a good amount of shots, but yeah, I do know Eric Estep. You were good to tell your story. Go ahead. I wonder, is this a story about something about him? Probably. Yeah. I really gotta clear my throat. Maybe that's why my voice is so high. I don't know. Well, no, probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, probably. That's not a problem. It's just a error in statistics. Feel free to continue watching the Twitch stream. Yeah. Go on. I'm gonna get close to the camera there. He was a jerk. You know what? I believe that. Like, to be honest, sometimes success goes to a person's head. And I mean, what exactly did he do? I mean, I'm subscribed to him, but I don't usually watch him, so I don't know from experience. All I know is he has some clickbaity titles, or he seems to sometimes, I guess, I don't know how to describe it. I guess sometimes he tries to stay on top of everything and then judges things way too early. Like, for example, the Atlanta repave, before the race even happened, he already had a video about why it might be a failure or something like that. I can't say for sure. But I don't know. Ooh. Let me see something here. Oh, I'm up to 690 subscribers. Well, thank you. I'm assuming someone subscribed during the stream. Maybe Oscar. I don't know. Well, thank you to whoever subscribed. I really appreciate it. No restrictions. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, sometimes online personalities are a bit fabricated. They say never meet your heroes, and that's sometimes the reason. I mean, I know he's not exactly a celebrity. He's a figure in the NASCAR online community, but not exactly a celebrity. But yeah, just that's where the saying comes from. Sometimes people are worse in real life than they are online. Maybe he was busy. Maybe he wasn't in the mood. Maybe he had to say hi to a lot of people and he was annoyed, although that's not a good reason. Yeah. I feel like sometimes for certain people get successful, they just forget about the. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. You can be nice on the camera, but guess well, you're in a situation where thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of people will see you. And then maybe you're a different way when you're not in a situation where you could get exposed for that. I'm not saying all people that are successful on YouTube are like that. I know plenty of people that I've met in person that have been just as nice in person and it sounded genuine. But yeah, sometimes that happens, I guess. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm talking bad, but I'm just not good at speaking. It could be. It could be because of that. Maybe he's a jerk. Maybe he was in a good relationship. Maybe they just mutually agreed to split. Going back to the game, it's almost halftime. I'm sorry, I skipped like 13 minutes of talking. The US will be lining up for a free kick. It could be whatever. I don't know too much about him. I watch him when I'm in the mood, maybe once a week at most. I haven't watched him like 2 months. Generally, I'm not big on NASCAR social media. I mean, NASCAR Twitter is basically the most toxic part of Twitter outside of politics. And YouTube can be another thing as well. But now I'm a creator on there, so I can't avoid it, can I? And generally, there's been a lot of respectful people, so I can't complain. I mean, the Danica Patrick video was that was a different story. That was a complete mess, but even then, the majority of people were respectful. It was just so many people that there are a good bit of people who weren't respectful. We're nearly hitting the 1 hour mark. For those who didn't see my community post today, according to YouTube, is my the channel's 2-year anniversary today. I didn't make any big deal of it because I didn't make content for 6 months almost after I created this account, so it's not really any type of big deal. But yeah, it's only been 2 years, man. Thought it would be way longer. Interesting. Let's see. Well, we're about a minute away from halftime, excluding any added time that might be there. The ball is in midfield again. U.S. has the ball. The pass got intercepted. Costa Rica has the ball now. Now the U.S. has the ball. This is like commentating tennis. Okay, well, U.S. has a chance of the ball, and no. First watched race. How did I get into NASCAR? I think it was 2014. Yeah. I was in the phase where I liked any motorsports. I was randomly scrolling through the TV. I didn't even know about NASCAR at the time. Or maybe I did, I just didn't care. And I found a NASCAR race. I think it was I don't remember. I don't remember what track it was. It might have been Darlington. I don't vividly remember. But yeah, I randomly found one race, decided I liked it. And while I didn't really watch consistently through that year because my internet wasn't really good at the time, so I didn't really remember to do so. Didn't think it would work. But yeah. Yeah, it could have been. Huh. Yeah. Wow. Researching Lightning McQueen flips. Interesting. Yeah, cars could have been how I got into motorsports in general. I definitely really loved cars as a younger child. One of my favorite cartoon franchises. Yeah. Or not cartoon, I guess animated franchises. Yeah. That's how I got into Kyle Busch too. I was younger. I saw the M&M's car. Boom. That's what happened. That's all what happened. By the way, it is currently halftime. The score is still 0-0. So I haven't even had to change this banner. Not once. Okay. Halftime. Yeah. It is halftime. Got to change that color, man. That yellow does not look good in this situation. See purple. Looking for a darker blue. There we go. Maybe a bit darker. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Well, I appreciate the people who stuck through the first hour. Probably got about an hour to go. 45 minutes of game plus 10, 15 minutes of halftime. So, yeah. Okay, going back. Yeah, I would imagine. That's how probably a lot of children liked Kyle Busch. M&M's. They saw a candy car. Thus, he's good. And that was my logic at the time. I definitely saw an advertisement or something with his car before because I definitely recognized the car. I just didn't know anything about NASCAR when I saw it. Now M&M's is leaving him. I mean, the whole Morrison Corporation is leaving NASCAR, so no more Candyman. And I guess he still uses the nickname Rowdy. I mean, that's the brand of his energy drink. That's that's the nickname he uses instead of his actual name on all his lower series cars. So that's not a big deal. He calls his fan base Rowdy Nation. I hope to one day be able to see a NASCAR race. KFB. I can't say the middle word. Can't say it on YouTube. on child-friendly YouTube, even though there's a YouTube Kids. Although I don't swear to begin with, so I don't think that's a problem. Yeah. What race did he say that again? I know it was 2020, but what race was that? I gotta remember. Or was it 2021? I know it was probably 2020 because he was doing pretty bad that year. Well, right now they're talking. I can't hear them, so it doesn't matter. I know there's Clint Dempsey. He was my favorite soccer player for a number of years until he retired. But then again, I didn't really follow soccer too much, so. 2020 Texas? Was it? Was it the first race or the second race? The fall race or was it spring race or summer race or whatever? Was it the first or the second? I know he won the second one. Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, that makes sense. I wouldn't imagine he would say that after winning. So yeah, that makes sense. Well, I am going to go on a brief 2-minute break. Since I have nothing else to put here, I will just put my technical difficulties clip, I guess. I really need to add a halftime video, I guess. Well, see you in 2 minutes. I'm back. Would have stopped it a second earlier, but, didn't want to spoil that masterpiece. Okay. Well, if you are watching me for the game, which I'm pretty sure you're not, feel free to do something during halftime. I'm just here to talk if for some reason someone wants to say something. I would put up a halftime sign, but I don't have one. I can't keep replaying that. I know you're here, but feel free to do something else for 10 minutes or so. It's halftime, nothing's going on. So unless you have something to say, you feel free to just do something else for a few minutes. Gotta chill all of a sudden. I really want to see how my voice sounds. This is ridiculous. I know my voice is high pitched, but that high pitch? Stream is healthy, according to YouTube. Great. Oh, sorry. Missed the comments. Yep. I'm not reading that whole message out. Might as well just put it on the screen. What is your profile? Can't really tell. Yeah, no, hopefully no one tries to take the stream. I don't know why they would want a teenager talking. I don't know why anyone will want that. I don't know why anyone would want to use that illegally. But if for some reason anyone sees someone taking my content, feel free to let me know. Of course, that will never happen now, would it? The worst thing that's ever happened was people posting my videos on Discord, and that's not a problem because, they don't exactly get credit for the videos by posting a YouTube link. If anything, that helps me. Okay. Just looking here. If I had a pet, I would bring it on here. Well, I mean, I do have a pet. If I had a pet that I could hold, I would bring it on here for just random entertainment. But I don't think my fish is up to coming out of his tank anytime soon. So, yeah. Now's the period where you just sit here in awkward silence as I talk to a camera. And try to open a pack of gum. Okay. Well, this is awfully noisy. Anything else significant happen? I know Bruce Arians stepped down. That was breaking news. But no one here watches football, or very few. American football, I should say. So that's nothing significant to you, is it? Looks like we'll be coming out of halftime momentarily. Yeah, you don't. I expect that. This is basically a NASCAR channel. Well, as of now. Probably won't be an only NASCAR channel for the future. As you see here, I'm streaming a soccer game. Baseball, yeah, I actually played baseball when I was 12, 13, 11, 10. I enjoyed it, but it was too much a commitment with school and all that. Plus, I missed half the games because my parents were not fond of the cold, which is what happens in late spring. I mean, in early spring and late fall. I loved the sport, but it also got fairly boring, especially my first several years when I was just sitting in right field, dozing off, basically. I like baseball, but it's also a little boring if you're not a pitcher or a catcher. 4 currently at bat. That is not gum. Now I just crushed a mint. Whew. How did I realize this wasn't gum? How didn't I realize that? It's a mint. I guess the gum looks exactly the same. I have it somewhere else. Well, I just crushed a freezing mint. Now my mouth is frozen. Whew. And breathing doesn't help. Now we're coming out of halftime. Breaking news. Did you finish second again? Yeah, US starts with the ball this half. Gotta change this. Okay. Okay, what do you have to say? Ooh. Joey Gase for Junior Motorsports? Even if it's part-time, what? Does that make sense? The 88, sure, but what? Imagine he does good. Ah, you trickster. When is April? Isn't that in 2 days? April Fools, I guess. Early April Fools. Yeah. You got me. You got me. My mouth is still freezing. Or not exactly freezing, but that mint is not helping. I just heard someone walk outside the window. Excuse me, sir. Do you? I'm not even sure. Something there? Most underrated back marker in the Cup Series. Well, I can't say Timmy Hill because he has proven nothing outside of iRacing, as much as I would like to for my hometown driver. But maybe Josh Bilicki. He's been fairly consistent and less of a wreck magnet than most of his Rick Ware teammates, which is surprising for their equipment. I'm not even sure if he currently drives. I'm not sure. Really depends what you mean by back marker. If you mean anyone who usually drives lower than 20th, then I don't really know. This season has just been crazy. I mean, we've had underdogs have a chance at winning in every single race. By the way, the US had like 3 chances to score, and they somehow failed. Yeah, lower than 20th. Oh, it's hard to decide. 2021? If I go based off 2021, I don't remember every driver, but I mean, maybe drivers driving for Spire, like Haley, freezing that one race. I don't know. I can't really say. What's your opinion on this? Ooh. Gotta stop biting those. Ooh, that's fresh. Ball is at midfield again. I feel like I've said that 10 times already. US defense has the ball now, trying to get around They have an open player in the left. And they've stopped again in midfield. LaJoy, Bilicki, Smithley, yeah, those are all good options. They're all good drivers. Maybe Davison was a good one. I don't know, though. Like I said, those drivers have only done good in iRacing. I think LaJoy is a better option. He drives for a low-class team, and he's done good in certain races, mainly super speedways, but I mean, he's led them before. In 2021, he had a chance to win until he was caught up in that late wreck. But, yeah. I think he did, yeah. He's back to racing other cars. I don't know. He has 2 wins in motorsports, but they're both in Indy Lights, so I'm not sure about Davison. But he was there in 2021, so I guess so. Yeah, I don't have any more opinions on that. Okay. I have a feeling I won't even have to change this header, this banner. I mean, I already had several banners ready for the various possible scores. And yet it doesn't seem like anyone's going to score. Although there's been some good chances. Oh, well, I spoke too soon. Costa Rica just scored. Great. Well, I do remember Brian Scott. Why did I have to open my mouth? Okay, well, at least I can use this. Boom. That's not the end of the world, is it? Brian Scott or Danica? I go with Brian Scott. As much as Danica was overrated, or I mean overhyped rather, and did not perform, she at least was a 16th to 20th car on most days, and she did lead a few laps at various points in her career. Brian Scott was Brian Scott. He stayed in the back and then retired for his family. Didn't last nearly as long, and that's up to him, obviously. But I keep thinking I hear something. Is there a fox out there? If I hear a scream, it's definitely a fox. Or a human, depending on what type of scream it is. Yeah, I definitely say a Danica. Oh boy, now I gotta make a banner if it goes to 1-1. Because it's definitely not going the other way. Well, okay. Brian Vickers? How long did he race for? I don't know. He had opportunities. I mean, he replaced Tony Stewart for a little bit while Stewart was injured, I believe, in the 14. So he had his opportunities. Yeah, he has a couple wins, a few, I believe. I think he. Yeah, I don't think he would have gotten too much more success than what he already has now. I don't believe it would have gotten that far. Maybe he would have picked up one more win or so, but I think his chances were gone at that point. Yeah, yeah. I mean, he beat some of the greatest. I mean, his first win, he took out what I think it was Dale Jr. and was it Jimmy Johnson as well? He took out two greats in his first win. I don't remember how he won the second time, but the third time he beat Kyle Busch in New Hampshire. So he definitely had some good wins, but I don't think he would have gotten more than what he has now. Yeah, yep. Back to the soccer game. Costa Rica is now leading 1-0. U.S. has the ball in Costa Rica territory, though. Well, not anymore. I got it. Every time I speak, the opposite happens. Should I just stop speaking? Should I just not mention the soccer game? Yeah. If this game goes to 1-1, or if anyone else scores, I'm going to have to create a new banner. I only counted for 1-0 or 0-0. Thank you, 3P, for staying through, well, most of the stream. Even if you're doing something else while listening, it's nice that I'm not talking to nobody. Yeah, Mexico versus El Salvador is happening too. I think Mexico's winning. I can check that, though. Okay. Let's see what the score is. Yeah, Mexico's beating El Salvador 2-0. Canada is also playing against Panama. It is 0-0. Jamaica is beating Honduras 2-1. But they really don't matter. Basically, every team is locked into the top four. Is not going to leave there. If Costa Rica loses, they're still able to play in the playoffs against the Oceania. I'm not going to say that. They still have a chance at the World Cup. All the U.S. has to do is not let up 5 more goals, or at least score once. That's all they need to do. And there's no way Costa Rica scores 5 more times in, 35 minutes? Yeah. The U.S. has a lot more. The U.S. has had 3 times more shots on goal, but Costa Rica's only one who scored, I guess. While nothing's happening, I'm gonna create a banner real quick. Okay. Ooh, this is a problem. Okay, this is a problem. Okay. Mm-hmm. The ball looks like it's a ball. I'm not sure what I'm saying anymore. Just listen to me speak random words. Okay. I have to do some maneuvering here. Color. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Feet. Why can't I speak? Okay, Vince Welch, yes. I am speaking mundanely. That is my natural voice, actually. And I guess my natural emotions. I mean, if I feel truly excited, I'll be excited internally, but often I can't express it. Oh, come on. I think Costa Rica just scored again. Do I have to make a 2-0 banner? Okay, Costa Rica just scored again. Is it panic time? No, because we can still lose this game. We just can't give up 4 more goals in the next 30 minutes. If they do, that will be disastrous. That will be discussed for the next 50 years or so, I would say. Yep, probably in the next 50 years. Yeah, now I have to create a 2-0 banner. Great. Can't even find the font. Oh, this is fun. Oh, you're a traitor. Okay, well, no. Hey, that's perfectly fine. This game doesn't really matter unless Costa Rica can beat the US by 7. I mean, regardless, the US could forfeit this game. They could still make the top 3 and get an automatic position in the World Cup. And Costa Rica would still be playing in the finals for the qualifying. So, provided nothing disastrous happens, this game doesn't matter too much then. Ah, boy. Sure that wasn't offsides? No, that was definitely not offsides. Great. Great. I am trying to find this font here. Right. Daytona race. Yeah, go enjoy your game. I am in a panic of trying to do this as fast as possible. I'm going to hide this for a second. Yeah. If you're someone else, which you are not, I am sorry if you have to see me just doing something off screen. Duplicate. Great. Two to nothing. That's great. That's all great. Great. At this rate, while I'm away from the game, they're just going to score again. And again. And again another 2 more times. That's just for my suffering. All of it. Okay. Pretty lousy 2 to nothing. You know what? I'm just going to completely redo this. Oh, whoever the second person viewing this is, I'm sorry if I'm being silent. I am just trying to fix the score here. If I try to do this on the device I am streaming on, it will probably crash the whole thing. Okay. Good enough. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. This is a lot more difficult than I thought. It's a very long process, as it seems. If they score again, this is just going to be a mess. Both the game and whatever I'm doing here. I'm going to have to put the technical difficulties thing back up, because this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm cutting it off. There it is. There it is. That's like ridiculously long. There it is. There it is. Not sure why I go through the effort of doing this. The score's going to change in a minute or so. I can feel it. Keep hearing noises. I don't like that. So also don't like hearing banshee screams at night. Those foxes can be very loud. I remember the first time I heard the fox screaming, it was so terrifying just hearing almost a human-like sound deep in the dark forest in the middle of the night. That's something that I will always remember. The sound of a child screaming in the deep forest. It was definitely a fox, though, because it wasn't human-like enough. Okay. I'm just blabbering at this point. I'm bored and disappointed. That's what happens. Hopefully this will be better during the draft, where every few minutes I have something to say, at least, and I know what to say. $15th. Well, that's not good. But you did trust something, I guess. Oh. Yeah. Foul on the U.S. There's 68 minutes have gone by, 32 left. Sorry, 22 left. U.S. player got in the way of the goalie. And that's a big no-no. Oh. Maybe next time you should just wreck everyone. Maybe you'll win that way. No, don't do that. I do not condone being unsportsmanlike for no reason. Let me mute this for a minute. Yeah, it's much harder to wreck vehicles online than it is single player because, the cars can resist. And Heat 5 has slightly worse physics than Heat 4. Heat 4 makes it a little more difficult to drive, more realistic a tiny bit, but yeah, it's considerably harder to wreck someone unless they're loose. Or you just stop in front of them, but then they'll just fly in the air. And going green. Well, good race. Enjoy the race. Not sure if you hear that. Probably not. I'm just chewing on mints. Oh, come on. Well, the U.S. had a chance. And the Costa Rican goalkeeper is injured. That's not good for them. I hope they have a backup. That ball barely missed. Got tipped. Oh, he got taken out by his own player. Man. Okay, goal corner kick for the U.S. And it sails over everyone's heads. Out of bounds. Costa Rican ball. It'll be a throw-in. Like I keep saying multiple times, this should be easier with the NFL and other things. Probably wouldn't do play-by-play for NASCAR because they're always driving. I have nothing to say unless they crash or something exciting happens. So that's basically just this. Yep, well. US gets the ball back, but they only have 18 minutes, so gotta speed things up if you want to even score a goal. Probably plan on doing my first animation soon. I just need to find someone to do the voice. That's my problem. Voice acting. I can't do all the characters because, well, I can't really change my voice too much from this weird one. And it doesn't really fit the character I need. Well, once this is over, everyone can relax. Can chill out. Hopefully I won't have to be doing late night streams in the future. Actually, I probably will for Sunday night and Monday night football. Oh man, that wouldn't be good. I can't do this full time without being monetized, so I mean, I just do it when I can, I guess. I am incredibly tired all of a sudden. There's about 26 minutes left in the game, plus any added time they add. Yeah, well, congrats to you. I'm not overly upset. I mean, I wish we were winning, but 2-0 is not bad. We can still qualify for the World Cup, and that's what's important here. We haven't won in Costa Rica in a long time, so congrats to you. You'll probably still end up playing in the playoffs, qualify. You could say now. I don't think the USA is going to come back. So a good game to you, I guess. It was only 15 minutes. Why did I say 26 earlier? It's 16. You can't do basic math, can I? Yeah, well. As long as they qualify for the World Cup, I'm happy here. Which we will, unless Costa Rica scores 4 more times in the next 15 minutes. And that would suck now, wouldn't it? Got minty lips, I guess. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just gonna fall asleep here. I don't usually feel sleepy at this time of the day. I guess I'm just bored. And there's a chance, and nope. Nothing's happening, I guess. It's out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for the U.S. The Costa Rican side of the field. And there's a stoppage. Wonder what's it for. Oh. What's happening? Is the goalie okay? What's the problem here? Can't listen to it. Yeah, I think the goalie's having a problem. Goalkeeper. He was bent over in pain, as it seems. They have the backup ready. That's not too bad. Third. Yeah, well, they're switching goalies now. Goalkeeper. He's really good, as it seems, like you're saying, but now he's apparently getting substituted. Probably won't do another live stream while watching something for... Yeah, you might be doomed. You might even curse him. No, probably not. He got injured earlier. Yeah. I don't think anything dramatic's gonna happen. He doesn't seem to be in an incredible amount of pain, although some pain in general. You might be back for your next game. I doubt you're losing to any player from Oceania. I mean, any team, rather. Those teams are typically not all that great, so as long as he's back by November, I think he'll be fine. I'm assuming that's his relative that they keep panning to in the... Yeah. Good game either way. It is a good game. There's nothing to be dramatically upset about on either side. I mean, outside of injuries, obviously, but USA loses, not good for them, but still qualify. Costa Rica loses for some reason, somehow. And nothing gets harmed either way, I guess. They still play in the playoffs. At this rate, I'm probably just going to pass out again. Oh, man. I guess there's one way to make me sleep. Just sit in a chair for 2 hours. Okay, USA has a chance. And nope, not anymore. Pass it back. Looks like it's going to go back to midfield. Yep, back to midfield. Well, have a good night, 3P. Yeah, thank you for staying for the first hour and 50 minutes. No, it's a long time for a boring fellow like me. If it was someone else, maybe, but not me. Have a good night. Let me fill here. Only 8:42. It's 10:42 here. Yeah. Yeah, well. I assume you go to sleep at 9. Typically stay up till 12. Which is about an hour away. An hour and 20 minutes or so. Only about 9 minutes left in the game, not including any added time they might, add. At least this was a good experience for the future. Probably won't be doing more soccer until the World Cup, but, it's a start. It is a start. Foul. Okay. Was it a foul one? Yeah, that looks like a foul in the US. It's definitely grabbing in there. Maybe a bit dramatic fall, but that was definitely a foul. Oh man. Oh, Panama's beating Canada. Is Panama gonna hand Canada its second loss of qualifying in the final match? Imagine that. We beat Panama 5-1. We also lost to Canada 2-0. I guess it means nothing then. I guess in soccer, home field advantage means a lot. I mean, the U.S. hasn't beat Costa Rica in Costa Rica for a while now. At least maybe several years. And there's Jordan Morris. He's the earliest player I remember. I remember seeing him play in Stanford. I'll never forget him for that. There's no one here, so might as well just be silent. I don't want this whole part of the replay to be silent now, do I? Oh, there's 5 minutes to go in the game. It's 2-0. Costa Rica is leading, as shown by the lovely scoreboard. They are currently throwing in the ball. Yeah. Oh. And, okay, well, U.S. Foul. Someone's here, and I can't tell who. But that's not a problem now, is it? Okay, well, Costa Rica has the ball. Being challenged by U.S. players, but... Okay, well, now the U.S. has the ball. Okay, never mind then. They still have it. There's a lot of wrestling for the ball going on. Okay, chance, and a kick is blocked. Still in bounds. Okay. Oh, well. Every time the U.S. gets a chance, they seem to fumble it away or just not get a good kick. Oh, Costa Rican player has a breakaway, and a shot right at Stefan. I need to learn the names of these players. Much easier to describe. Oh man, my hair has been crazy for how long? Costa Rica had a chance, but that split second trying to control the ball slowed them up just enough to not get a clean shot. Oh, wait, he was offside. Never mind. Ignore everything I said. Well, it's almost the end of the game. A few minutes left. Maybe about 3. I'm not sure how much added time they would give, but about 3 minutes. Well, basically 2 now. Yeah, well, the U.S. hasn't done great in this game. They've had some chances to score. Some better defending they could have done. But that doesn't really matter too much. They're only a few minutes away from qualifying for the World Cup, officially. And once they do, it's over. But the goalkeeper for Costa Rica got subbed out earlier for an injury, but at least he's sitting on the sideline, seemingly okay. So, no major concerns for him. Okay. Yeah, the U.S. hasn't really been getting too many chances this half. They've gotten the ball a good bit. I'm not sure what their possession time is, but possession percentage. They cross the ball into the box. Nothing comes of it. That's a foul. Oh, okay. Anytime now. That was a little iffy, but that doesn't matter too much in this game. Okay, well, we're nearing the 90th minute. About 2 seconds away. Okay, they're adding 4 minutes. So, well, 4 minutes left in the game then. And the ball went out. That looks like a corner. Yeah, it's a corner kick for the US. Yeah. At this rate, I'll probably finish before 11, so that's good. Is my voice really that high? I know I keep saying this, but is it really that high? I mean, I know it kind of sounds like I'm just a teenager. Well, I am one, but it sounds like I'm 13 or 14. I'm not that young. I'm not that young. Yeah, I'm assuming anyone watching right now, which is no one, is as bored as I am. Probably even more. At least I get to see something. There's about 2 minutes left in extra time, added time, I guess. They're still arguing, which is a little much at this time. Yeah, that wasn't a foul. But, just eating mints. Okay. Stay open. And the US can't seem to control the ball long enough to get a good chance. They get it near, but then they always lose the ball in the box. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. About 20 seconds left. At this point, I think they're just going to stall. I think this final kick will be the last one of the game. Yeah, game's over. The US loses, Costa Rica wins 2-0. However, the US qualifies for a World Cup, and Costa Rica will move on to the qualifying playoffs against a team from Oceania. Good game to you. I hope you have a wonderful night. And unless someone else has something else to say, I will be ending it. It was a good try at a play-by-play. Should be better with a different sport. I like soccer, but it's more for watching for me. I can't really describe what's going on well enough to make it entertaining for anyone. But it's official. Well, have a good night, everyone. I will see you on Friday. Yeah, I think I'll see you on Friday.